So today I will upgrade my storefronts to a newer version. Currently the storefront is at version CU4, so LTSR 2203 CU4, and we will upgrade to CU4 update 1. It's a security issue that they found, that Citrix found, and we will need to upgrade. Let's just wait for the console to start. Okay, so before we start, we need to check that everything is working, and I personally recommend you in a productive environment to, before you do anything on any virtual server, do a snapshot before you start. So I've already created today a snapshot for both my storefronts. One thing that the storefront update will do, it will erase any custom configuration. So this is just a minor customization, but from my knowledge, this will after we upgrade, uh, this logo will go away, and also the colors will go away, and we will need to reconfigure them. So you need to have your configuration saved somewhere. Um, as I told you, this is just a minor configuration for me, but if you work for a productive environment, you may have to change a lot more things. Where is my storefront? Manage here, receiver for website, configure. So for me, it's just a logo and the colors. And for you to exactly match the color, you will need to copy your if you have it just like me, you need to copy the color code. It's the safest way. Let me save it somewhere. So one color for the background is this one, and the other one is this one. So the link color and the background color. Okay. Let's say, oh, wait. So link, and here is background. Okay. So I have my colors. I can start the upgrade. My storefronts are load balanced on the NetScaler, and in a productive environment, this is how you should take one of the storefronts um, out of the load balancing, so that no one, when people log in, they will not hit your storefront, they will hit the other storefront that is online. So load balancing service groups, go to your load balancing service group members and just disable the server that you want to upgrade. It's going out of service. If you close it and go one more time, you will see that it's out of service. So now at this moment, everyone that is trying to log in, and you, of course you have a NetScaler as the main or the only access point, they will only get redirected to the second storefront that is operational and is not yet upgraded. So let's log off and we can start the update process. I've already downloaded the new version, and of course in a productive environment, just to be safe, you should export the favorites. So let me show what I mean. So every user has its own resources, but many of them are booking favorites, and during the update process, those favorites might get removed, and there are a few commands that you need to run. I will not show those commands today. That you need to export the bookmarks, and if after the upgrade you no longer have the bookmarks, then you need to import them back. But I've done a few upgrades in the past years, and everything went well, so the bookmarks were kept. But let's see for this one. So we have the new version, run as an admin. I took, as you saw on the storefront, out of load balancing, so no users will use this storefront to log in. Okay, let's hope it starts quickly. Okay, accept, next, and install. This will take some time. Out of my experience, it can take up to 20 minutes, so don't panic. The upgrade process does take a lot of time. Okay, after a few minutes it finished. I didn't receive any errors, and a reboot is required. Okay, let's see if our storefront has restarted. Let's see first. If we have the new version, yes, it's 0.2, so this is the new version. Let's also start the console. Just to check that everything is working as it should, so that we still see our stores. Okay, this is normal. This is a service that has a delayed start. This is also normal because we have a new version now. Let's refresh. Okay, that went away because the service started. Okay, as of this moment, do not propagate any changes. You do not need to. The propagation of the changes should have been done before the upgrade. I forgot to tell you that. Nevertheless, I want to test if I can log in. So I will test. First, I will test the storefront itself, not through the gateway. Let's see, log on. Okay, it kept my settings, but in many cases the customizations are much complexer and they will go away during the upgrade. Okay, let me try something else. So I logged off and I will go on the NetScaler and disable the second one and activate this storefront. Load balancing, service group. Okay, so let's bring this one up and let's disable the second one. Let's take a look one more time. Okay, so the first one is up, the second one is down. Okay, now let's try to log in via the NetScaler. Okay, let's also try a session. I hope I am using the HTML Lite version because I don't have Citrix installed here, the Citrix Workspace app. What can I start? Dev, this one I believe. Okay, so session launch works. I just want to see one more thing before we go to the second storefront. No Citrix delivery services. We need to check that we don't have any errors immediately after the upgrade, but everything looks okay. Let's see here. 12:33. those errors are here since I installed the storefront, so we can ignore them. I just want to search for, let me see, can I find user 01? I wanted to search for the login event. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so I do not remember where I can find a successful logon attempt in the event viewer, but if we go in a Citrix director and we search for our user that we used to log on, user01, you go to details. Here on the session details, we can see that the session was launched from storefront 01. This is our storefront that we upgraded. So this is one way how you can check that you really started your session from the correct storefront. And we will now log off our user. Yeah, it's already logged off. Let's see if I want to completely log off. Okay, so it's just me. And I want to do the second storefront. And of course, we will check again one more time in director to see that we will get on the second storefront after we also change here the service group. So I will switch it to the second one, service groups. Okay, now so the first one is up and the second one is out of service. We can do that test now without upgrading. Okay, because I'm curious, I'm honestly curious. Let's enable this one and let's disable the first one. Let's see if this really works. I mean, it should work, but you never know. So storefront 1 is out of service, storefront 2 is up. Now when we create a new session, so dev, let's start this one. Now if I go into director, I should find, it should be launched from the second one. Does need a refresh. Okay, one more time, user 01. Okay, details. Yeah, it launched from the from the second storefront. So yeah, the load balancing works, and this is a good way to check how your session really launched from a specific storefront. Okay, let's go back to the NetScaler and put that back put that service group back as it should be. So the first one should be enabled because it's already upgraded, and the second one should be disabled because we want to upgrade the second one too. Okay, close. Check one more time. First one up, second one out of service. Perfect. Okay, let's repeat the process on the second one. I will pause the video because the process is the same. I will get back when it finished. Okay, so second storefront is done. Finish, reboot, and I'm already going to enable the second one because I know it will work. Oh, okay, it's down because it's now rebooting. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's wait a little bit. The second storefront should start up pretty fast. Should be up by now. Okay, it's turned on, powered on. Let's log in and also let's check it on the NetScaler. It should be up both. Yeah. Okay, both storefronts are up. Okay. Let's also check the second storefront. Event viewer. Takes a while. About Citrix Store Front. Okay. The new version. The wallet service did not start. Doesn't matter. Okay, this is fine. I will propagate the changes from the from the first storefront. Okay, the wallet will start. Okay, it started. Okay, looks good. Okay, let me push the propagate changes. Nevertheless, we didn't change anything, so both storefronts should be the same. So we don't actually need to click on propagate changes, but I just want them to be exactly the same. And after this, we will do one more login test. So propagate changes, yes. In a productive environment, if you are 100% sure that both storefronts are configured the same, you do not need to click on propagate changes. If you go on, so if you do a change on the first storefront and then you manually go and do the same change on the second one, You don't need to always propagate the changes, but here in my lab I'm doing that. Okay, and let's try a session. Oh, I was here. Let's log off, complete log off, and try one more time. Let's start the desktop. Okay, and let's see it in director. Interesting, now it no longer tells me the storefront, it only tells me the IP. Let's refresh and try one more time. So it's user 01 details. Okay, no, it's fine. So yeah, it always tells you which storefront um, was used um, to launch the session, and what protocol it's using. So because I used lightweight, it's showing HTML, and if I would have used the workspace app, you would see here ICA, or the laptop directly the laptop name, because through the HTML version it doesn't see. When you use the HTML version, it doesn't see your end device. It sees your HTML session, and it doesn't see your IP. Okay, so I believe this was it. We've upgraded the storefronts. Thank you for watching.